7 HBCU teams, plus the University of New Orleans, are here at Wesley Barrows Stadium as a busy weekend of baseball begins with the Jaguars of Southern University taking on the Rattlers of Florida A&M. Are you excited after that introduction? Because I sure am. He's Bo Porter. I'm Greg Caserta. So nice to be back with you once again for another year here in the Big Easy. And Bo, for these first two schools, Florida A&M and Southern, what a moment for these young men to put their skills on display in front of a national audience.
Yes, not just this game. Southern plays today, and then tonight we have Alabama State and Grambling.
Earlier today, the ball was flying out of this ballpark. We saw home runs galore, and we're expecting the same thing tonight because both these teams know how to mesh.
He is looking to get started with a great season as well.
Everyone is ready for game one. We can't wait to bring it to you. It's a zoo in New Orleans. It's the Jaguars and the Rattlers next on MLB Network. Into right, but it hangs up for Brown. You can breathe a sigh of relief, but what an inning. Del, a pleasure, my friend. Great
Thanks,
seeing
Greg.
you.
Appreciate it.
We'll have some time to catch up in
Always,
between
bro.
games.
Always, yeah.
You gotta love it. Del Matthews with us for a very exciting bottom of the seventh. And everybody turned on their heads when Nathaniel Lay lifted off. The Jaguars have tied it 5-5. We're going to the eighth.
And if you're around in 10 or 15 minutes, you'll see that he's a different character.
I was just about to ask, so you knew right away watching him. This ball drilled into right.
That's trouble.
It sure is. That's a gapper. And with 2 outs, the Rattlers are making noise. A 2 RBI double for Ty Hanchey, and Marquise Grissom's the good luck charm for his alma mater.
Talk about a lot of the things that you all did during the offseason that led him to be the rookie of the year.
Oh, what a play at third. Tab throws, got him.
That's a great play.
Oh, baby, Hunter Tab taking a base hit and an RBI away from Jared Weber after the Rattlers score twice on the double from Ty Hanchey. And it's Jolly Hendricks who's struck out twice against Vietz, hoping the third time's a charm. Slider.
That's a good pitch. You get a guy who's already struck out twice. He's probably getting in the box thinking first pitch fastball, first pitch fastball. He throws a great breaking ball, edge of the corner for a call strike.
Things are getting chippy and loud. And again, Vietz finds himself ahead, 0-2. But
he is digging in. He is digging in.
He had Sanchez, though. He had him 0-2, and give Sanchez credit. He got hit by the pitch after fouling off a few. To the right side.
PFP.
There it is. You work on it during winter workouts. You get to execute it in New Orleans. And Hunter Vietz wiggles off the hook to likely end his day. Bases loaded again, and the Jags can't cash in. Jalen Long, long and lean and mean. Bo has been on it all day. The slider, which he kind of offers 2 variations of, generating swings and misses and a lot of staring.
Yes, and he has the ability to get that fastball to both sides of the plate. He's done a great job with his slider. Got a pinch hitter coming in here.
Joseph Perini's going to pinch hit. Perini was supposed to be in the starting lineup, but was a late scratch. So he gets an opportunity here with 1 out in the 7th. Grieco on at first after the leadoff walk. Perini, a really good ball player for them. Figured that he'll start the rest of the weekend. Another preseason all-conference pick. Not a big guy on the left side. And he clips one into center. He's got a base hit off the bench. Welcome to New Orleans, Mr. Perini.
One of the toughest things in baseball to do is pinch hit. Glenn Allen Hill, one of my ex-teammates, he always said this to me. He goes, you want to swing early in the count so you know where you're at with the fastball. He got a fastball in his zone and was able to put barrel to it and hit a base hit to center field.
So a walk and a single gives the Rattlers a couple of cracks here to add to the lead. It's Jordan Brown who has struck out and grounded out to short.
But if you're long, you're one sinker away from a ground ball to shortstop and 6'4" double play.
And he had Brown swinging out of his shoes on that one. We are here at the New Orleans Youth Academy at Wesley Barrows Stadium. Built in 1957, reopened after Hurricane Katrina in 2012. A lot of history here. And then for Southern, we talked about it before, they have been at every Andre Dawson Classic. Florida A&M still new to this whole scene. They appeared here before they joined the conference in 2019 and then really made it official by appearing last year. And Long gets the fastball over for strike 2.
And he's been pretty consistently sitting at 90, anywhere between 91 to 93 with his fastball all afternoon.
Brown, the freshman, a highly rated prospect coming out of Margate, Florida. And he goes into right center field. And he's got a couple of runners on the move. The assembly line churning for the Rattlers. And now Brown to third. He's thrown out, but he drives in a pair with a double. And just like Hanchey in the third, it's a slicer in a right center. And a 4-1 Florida A&M lead.
Brown did a great job of staying out over the plate, allowing this fastball to travel, and drove this ball to right center field. When you look at this swing, that is great barrel efficiency down through the baseball, and this car splits the gap for a 2 RBI double.
That was Jordan Brown's first collegiate hit, and he tacks on 2 more to make it 4-1.
There was slight hesitation of him coming around second base.
Yep.
And that hesitation cost him being thrown out at third base.
And I don't even know if it would have mattered, but it would have been a little bit closer.
It would have been a little bit closer. The play is actually in front of him.
Yeah.
From a base runner standpoint, you really don't need.
That's a crack shot into left field, and it's beyond Jenkins.
Bounced over the fence for a
And
ground rule
that took
double.
a quick turf hop over the fence. And now they're starting to punish Jaron Long, who's given up 3 straight hits here in the 7th.
Yeah, he's at the 96 pitch mark, and the ball is starting to get elevated. It doesn't have the same late life that it had early in the game. In Florida A&M, they're making him pay.
That was a sweet stroke from Will Brown. Now to the number 9 hitter, Jalen Niles. And he can't check up.
He's still spinning that slider.
It's been his best pitch.
Yes.
It's been better than the fastball. But suddenly, Southern's down 4-1. With the Rattlers trying to get their first win. Good stop by Sanchez.
Great job by the catcher.
So here we are, 2 outs, top 7.
Yep.
That's true. Chris Crenshaw was kind of teetering about Jalen Long. And now pitch number 99, just missed. Is that one of those, Bo, where you just got to trust your veteran and you say, listen, I got to ride it out here?
Well, a lot of times, especially in a close ball game, and it's one of your top starters, you want to give them a chance to get through the inning because you feel like offensively you can come back up, especially when it was 2-1. But obviously, you get the double when it's now 4-1. I would venture to say that if he don't end this inning right here, this will be his last batter.
Jalen threw 70 pitches on opening day. Here's 101. And another tough take for Jalen Niles, who's going to get a look at a 3-2.
And when you start to think about pitch count, a lot of times we look at red line pitches, which is, obviously you have action on the bases, and those pitches, to me, they add more adrenaline to the pitcher and they weigh more.
Fastball fouled back. And they're seeing him so much better. And you think about the 3rd time through the order, because coming into this inning, Long really settled in nicely. He had retired 9 of 10, but has given up 2 runs on the double from Brown, giving Florida A&M a 3-run lead. Runner on the move. How about that? And it's going to work out beautifully. Hit and run with a runner at second. Niles with his second base hit, and Brown comes across to make it 5-1.